Hey, what's up, guys? This is the Schwami with the Sharp app. It is Monday. We got Monday Night Football tonight. Don't know that it's going to be a good one, but we can always make some money, right? Just going to pull up some. We forgot to, we didn't get to pick six yesterday, but that's okay. Hopefully, we'll get some pick six tonight. Some underdog prize picks. Whatever else you guys want to do. Looks like we got an in-game boost for underdog, so I'll put that out in our Discord. So let me put the free link in our Discord for you guys for the Sharp app, so that you can make sure that you are getting the free plays, because we want you to build that bankroll so that you can become a pro subscriber and get all of the benefits. So let's get it. All right, here is the Sharp app free Discord link. There we go. So hopefully you guys can head over there. I'll take you over myself right now so we can see what we got going on. I just saw that Jalen Brooks is out tonight, so hopefully you don't have him in any lineups. I do not. I know some people liked him tonight, but just not feeling it with Flower Noise starting, the Cowboys rookie. So he is going to get the start tonight. And I'm sure he had plenty of practice reps with Cooper Rush. So let's head on over to the Discord, take a look so I don't double up any plays and so you guys can see what we got going on. If you are not a part of Sharp, you don't have to be a pro member to get in our free Discord, but yeah, all you have to do is, just get that invite and head on over. So we got Ezekiel Elliott prop. He's took him over 14.5 rushing yards here. It was on the Proptimizer earlier. Took it on Rebet. That was kind of the best place to get it. So hopefully you guys got that. I think he's at 15.5 rushing yards now, but I mean, his yards per carry aren't a lot, but he's been getting 6, 7, 8, so I mean, come on, man. 6, like, that's not even 3 yards a carry. So there's a point where the number just gets too low, right? And they're not going to want Cooper Rush to throw the ball 50 times, so they are going to have to run it here regardless of what the score is. So looks like Madness put some plays out here for prize picks and better. I put out the better CeeDee Lamb discount earlier for you. Took it with Kevin Love, points and assists. So you want to make sure, if you can, have notifications on, because a lot of times I put these out and, the line is moving. So you want to get it as soon as possible. So I don't know what the lines are at currently on these plays, but just want to show them to you. And then, of course, on X, I'm putting out a free play each day. We also have an underdog streak going on right now. I think we're on the 4th leg of it tonight. So hopefully we can get that knocked out and keep that streak going for, $1 to 1,000, right? Not bad. And that's about it, guys, on the free plays today. It's a little with the Cowboys, offense not looking great today. So we'll have to see what's going on in on the Proptimizer and everything else. So let's Let's take a look. So we still do have the Sharp app at a discount right now while we're releasing Sharp 2.0 with the 9 proptimizers that we have, over 70 sports books. Nothing like it, especially for this value you get here. So make sure that hit me up if you need a link for a discount. But here is a Sharp 2.0. It's going to be coming to the app sooner than later here, but right now it is just on the PC. So we can take a look at the top plays that we have, I guess, for pick six, maybe. Maybe we'll take a look at pick six first. And I think there's some promos right now for pick six. So let's see what's going on. See what kind of promos we got. We got, I think we have the 4-pick. Yeah, we got the 4-pick Monday Night Football up to $25, and then we have to win 3 to get our money back, right? So let's do a 4-pick tonight on pick 6. Why not, right? So let's go ahead and take a look at the Proptimizer for pick 6, and we'll put a play together for it. All right. Yeah, you got the 4-pick. Oh, cool, Stone. Let's do it. Here we go. All right, so it may be thin, like I said, but we'll take a look anyway. So we got CeeDee Lamb first, basically the top prop on the board for us for the NFL. He looks like he's going to play over 5.5 receptions here. So we'll go ahead and take that as the first play. And so receptions, CeeDee Lamb, more than 5.5. There we go. So we'll get that going. And then it looks like the other ones we may have to kind of do on our own here. Just because this game, so the line is at 41. We have the Sharp AI projection or prediction is saying that the game is going to be, that the total should actually be 38. So it's really projecting an under, which is always crazy when it's a 41-point line. So it's supposed to be a low scoring game. Just, Dallas is going to have trouble tonight. So, but you never know. So let's go to see what the next one is. So I know I took earlier, a couple days ago, it might have been yesterday, Cooper Rush under 33.5 passing attempts. So now sports books are projecting him at 31. Not really an edge there, and it shows that there's not really an edge there, right? So as you can see there on the pick 6 proptimizer. And then we got Rico Dowdle over 18.5. I played him, I believe, over 16.5. So what we may end up doing is just, we're probably going to have to take one of these that aren't necessarily green and hope for the best here. So I don't know about you guys, but Nico is the alpha man. So I haven't taken him yet, but in this case, we kind of have to take somebody that might not, have an edge that's green. And I know that's going to be a chalky play, but we got to pick 4 picks. And so I'm going to take the over here for Nico at 75 receiving yards. I mean, that's like 2 catches for this dude. The way he's playing this year, if he could just stay healthy, that would help. So we got the 2 number 1 receivers here. Now maybe we go to our top proptimizer and see if there's anything on there that's popping, and see what that looks like. So let's go to the top props tool, see what we got. So it's not necessarily going to line up with the pick 6, but we can kind of look here and see, go off the Sharp app projection at least. So we have Cooper Rush. I saw his number is at 2.5 on pick 6. We're projecting him at about 5 yards. The sports books, though, are projecting him at like 2 yards, and pick 6 is at 2.5. So do we take Cooper Rush rushing yards? That's potential. And then do we take Xavier Hutchinson for 1 catch? He's basically now with Nico back, and then Mechie has kind of solidified himself as that number 3 receiver. So looks like Hutchinson is like, the number 4. So we could look at taking him. You got Turpin. I don't know. We got to check, though, if these guys are even on pick 6. So it looks like Mechie is on pick 6, over 16.5 receiving yards. I kind of like Mechie over 16.5. I played him earlier at that. So what up, Dom? We're doing a little pick 6 here. So I like Mechie. I think this is probably one of my favorite ones on here right now. 16.5. What did he put up? I know he probably broke away last week, but I think he put up like 84 yards. So I say we take Mechie there, and then take a look, see if we got anything else pop in. I didn't really get a chance to look at the defense, but it does pop up on the pick 6 optimizer. So I think it would kind of let us know if something looks good. So we just need one more to get the 4 pick here. So Cooper Rush had 2 last week. And like I said, we're a little bit at odds on this with the sports books, but I mean, you're talking 1 yard difference. They're projecting him at 2. We're projecting him at 5. So it's too bad this isn't at 1.5, right? Last night we got screwed on that. We got screwed twice yesterday on the Justin Watson play that the refs gave to the Chiefs when he dropped the ball. And then last night we did our underdog pick, and Chase Brown had a reception in the first quarter, but they didn't give us the receiving prop like at a half yard. They gave it at 1.5, so we lost by 1 yard. We got hooked last night on our underdog play because our other 2 hit, but our play with Chase Brown first quarter receiving yards did not. So I say we take Cooper Rush here over 2.5. We'll just roll with the Sharp app projection. We need 3 out of 4 anyway here. So now we got a Cowboy, and then we got 2 and 2 actually. So I say we roll with this, everybody, and we get our money back up to 25 if we hit 3 out of 4. Make sure I'm sharing my screen so you guys can see. But anybody that's driving or whatever, I'll just tell it out to you. So we got CeeDee Lamb over 5.5 receiving yards. John Mechie the third over 16.5 receiving yards. Nico Collins over 75.5 receiving yards, and Cooper Rush over 2.5 rush yards. So that's our pick 6 play tonight. And now we will go over to, let's head over to Prize Picks and Underdog, see what's up over there. Looks like we got an in-game boost tonight, so we'll play that. We can't play that yet. We'll play it later. But let's take a look at the Underdog Proptimizer. See what's going on. So we got 8.5 targets for Nico on Underdog. CeeDee Lamb is at 11. What did he have last week for targets? 10. And then let's take a look at Prize Picks just to do a little top-down comparison, because that's what we got to do with targets, because those aren't really a sportsbook prop, right? So we gotta do a little bit of work. So let me know what you guys like tonight. Does anyone think the Cowboys are going to score more than a field goal? Anybody? I don't even, yeah, they didn't even put them up. So I think they're just, yeah, Prize Picks didn't even put targets up tonight. So Underdog wasn't scared, but Prize Picks was a little scared to put up targets with Cooper Rush and just the blowout potential. It looks like they did not do that. So we don't really have too much to compare it to. We could take a look and see real quick. Oh, do we have a parlay play flash discount? No, just a boost. But we could take a look at Better. So Better, check this out, guys. Better has 9.5 CeeDee Lamb targets. So Dom, if you didn't put in your play yet, 9.5 targets for CeeDee Lamb on Better is too low, man. I can tell you that right now. So if you guys don't have Better, use promo code Schwami. You get a free Joe Mixon pick tonight. And then you got basically a free square with CeeDee Lamb too for over 9.5 receiving targets. Underdog is a much sharper book than Better, and they got him at 11. So make sure you take advantage of Better, because their target number is not very sharp right now. So that's how we win, baby. All right, so I guess we will have to probably just go ahead and take a look at the Proptimizer. Let's roll on over to the Proptimizer, see if anything's popping. Let's see here. So we got the top props tool. Let me switch this to Underdog. Go to NFL. And we got Jake Ferguson. I don't know. Everyone's calling him a turd. Jake the Turd Ferguson, under 4.5 receptions as a play. So we had 4 last week, and that was with Cooper Rush just playing 1/2 really. So I don't know if Trey Lance threw it to him at all, but usually we know they like to throw to their tight end backups, right? So that looks like a top play here. Obviously, they're going to go to CeeDee Lamb. And then we do have Cooper Rush juiced to the over for a touchdown. But a play that I like is Cooper Rush under 19.5 completions here. We're projecting him at 17.5. He had 13 in the first half last week. They are at home. Joe Mixon touchdowns on UD. Yeah, he's hit that I know in those last 5 games, but yeah, it's at like 0.79. I mean, we could take a touchdown prop. It's pretty pretty low as far as the multiplier goes, but I don't see why not unless he gets hurt, but we could take Joe Mixon there, and then we'll pull up, what did I just say, Cooper Rush. We could take under 19.5 potentially, but that is also under. That's completions. Do we really think he's going to have that bad a game again? So we actually had him as a better play on the Proptimizer. I'll throw this out to you guys. So the better play is for at least one passing touchdown for Cooper Rush. The second best play is for less than 19.5 completions. So sports books are telling us, and Proptimizer is telling us, to take the one passing touchdown at home for Cooper Rush. What do you guys think? Under completions? Okay. Only way the Cowboys score is if, yeah. I don't know, man. No, we'll take it, but maybe I'm stuck on that. I know he was terrible last week though, but maybe I'm stuck on that Cooper Rush where he threw for like 300 yards that one game. He had like a couple in a row. So we'll take the under here on 19.5 completions. All right, and then we need one more pick. We'll see what our multiplier is after this. Oops. Whoops. Wrong screen. All right. So back to Proptimizer. We got Cooper Rush play right there. I want to go down a little bit because we need something that's not severely nerfed, so the play actually makes sense for us. We don't want to play a 3 pick for 2 times our money. That's just not very smart. All right, so CJ Stroud, potentially over 19.5 completions. We have him at 19.73. Sportsbooks have him at 20.2. Or what else? Or CJ Stroud for no interceptions. He threw 2 last week, and then he didn't throw any the 3 weeks before. So that looks like a potential play as well. Micah Parsons for a sack. I think their defense is going to have to come out tonight, right? They're going to, especially after Micah Parsons kind of got in trouble for sticking his foot in his mouth, calling out the coach. Like, I think I could see him getting a sack tonight. They're going to need to. So do we like Micah Parsons for a sack, or do we like CJ Stroud for no interceptions? Dell? I don't see Dell on here. Dell. Tank Dell. Oh, rushing yards. We could play that as a 4th play. So that would be no rushing yards. He had -6 last game. We played that before and it worked out for us. It's just -143. So we need something that's going to be, receptions over 3.5. Do you see him on the Proptimizer? Am I missing it? Oh, up here. Yeah, I missed it. Okay. Cool. Yeah, over 3.5. I like that. Again, the only reason I was scrolling down really fast was just because just for our multiplier's sake. So we could definitely play that. I mean, I'm cool with Tank Dell over 3.5 receptions, but let's see what our multiplier is at. I mean, 3.5, I guess. Not bad. Do you guys want to roll with that, or do you want to roll with another play? With one more? Because if we play one more, let's say we do to do Stroud for no interceptions. Then we're at 54. If we take Stroud out, and then we're at 34 or something like that. So, do you guys want a 4 pick or a 3 pick there? Four pick or a 3 pick, or yeah. Let's see. If we do Stroud, that's $54. If we try the other prop for Micah Parsons for a sack, yeah, $52. He had 2 sacks against Philly last game. No sacks a couple weeks before that. So, I mean, I would kind of lean towards the no interceptions for Stroud. I mean, how much is he going to really need to force the ball in anywhere, you know? Or are they going to be able to kind of ride Mixon, right? And then if somebody's open, throw it to him, because the Cowboys offense is going to be inept, you know what I mean? So I'm kind of down with 4, and then we take CJ Stroud with no interceptions, right? Because that'll get us to 54. So that'll be the play, guys. Let's do that. So Joe Mixon over for a touchdown, and then Cooper Rush under 19.5 completions. Tank Dell for over 3.5 receptions, and then CJ Stroud for no interceptions, for under a half interception. So that's what we'll roll with here, so we can, get a little bit of a better multiplier. Let's see if Underdog likes me. Nope. Couldn't detect my location. So I'm going to have to do it on my phone real quick, but that's all good. Leave it up for you guys here for a second. Hopefully you see that. So yeah, we barely missed on the stream last night. We've been rolling on these streams with wins, but we missed by a half a yard, man. So that's the way it goes, though. That game was crazy last night, huh? That was nuts, man. Didn't expect that. The Chargers defense was not what I expected was what was going to happen. So they fell apart in the second half. So we'll head over to Prize Picks now. Hopefully you guys got that. I'm going to lock it in on my phone. There it is. All right, cool. Now we'll head over to Prize Picks and we'll make a play over there. So we got one done at Pick 6, one done at Underdog. Now we need a play over here. So we are going to, I don't like how they don't have receiving targets, because That's one of our favorites. So potentially fantasy score. I don't think, well, we played Nico, but you guys like Nico over 15.5 fantasy score? I don't know how much they're going to throw, but I mean, he only had 2 catches and cleared this number last week, right? So, but we'll take a look at the Proptimizer, but just wanted to see your thoughts on that Nico fantasy score, because that looks tempting to me. Prize picks, here we go. And I guess we don't have as many people as we normally do. We get up maybe no one's going to be watching this game tonight. That's okay. It's a Monday. It's the armpit of the week. All right. So top picks on the Proptimizer for prize picks is CJ Stroud. Well, it's kind of crossed, but we got CJ Stroud. The books are projecting him under 236. Sharp app just over, so not really a play for us, but Rico Dowdle over 17.5 receiving yards, which is a play that I played earlier. So I think we're going to have to roll with like some fantasy scores potentially. Also Dalton Schultz. So we may have to go against my rules. I know I hear this revenge game narrative from people like Dom, these revenge game people. And Dalton Schultz used to be on the Cowboys. Like, I mean, is a team really going to do that? Are they really going to, like, who's Dalton Schultz? He's not very good. He's okay, but we got him. He just went down a little bit, but let's see. So it's under, the books are projecting them under 29.5. They're projecting them at 27.8 yards. We're projecting them at 33. So do we take the over? Do we take the revenge narrative? Hey man, it's thinner than last night, man. We're real thin right now. Yeah, Collins over 15.5. I like that much better than than Schultz. So I would much rather go with Collins. But I'm just saying, man, we got 9 minutes and the board is thin. So I don't know if I can go against my rules. I just wanted to see if anyone else is down with this revenge narrative. We're gonna see a Dalton Schultz breakout. All right, so we're gonna roll with Nico Collins over 15.5 fantasy score for the game. And we could potentially do the same for Dalton. I would rather play the over on Mr. Dalton Schultz on his fantasy score than on his yardage almost. Because let's see how many yards. So if we play the over on 6.5, I don't love to do that on the same team, but hey, it is what it is. What did he have last week for receiving yards? Just to see. Oh, he had 66 yards. Okay. So I don't know, man. I don't know if I love it. What's a Q1 props look like? We got CeeDee Lamb. Every time I say CeeDee, my phone goes off like Siri thinks I'm calling her. Joe Mixon. Let's see. So the quarter props don't look enticing to me. I mean, I think Brandon Aubrey gets a couple field goals. I think they're going to have trouble scoring. He'll probably kick like a 60-yarder, and then maybe they'll get down, and he'll kick like a 45-yarder or something like that. So what is Fairbairn at? I also think Fairbairn. Look at this, Fairbairn. Here we go. Fairbairn, 2 field goals. I mean, Dallas's D is going to have to show up, right? So let's roll with the Goblin. Let's roll with the Dom Goblin. Dom likes the Goblins. I hate Goblins, but it's not a rule, so I rather go with the Goblin than break a rule. I rather kick Houston kicker before Schultz. Yeah, me too. See, Stone and I kind of got that. We got that draft DFS Army mentality too. DFS Army. Sharp app. But that's okay. Dom's cool. We're just messing with you, man. All right. Here's another one from the Sharp app. Maybe I'll just roll with this, guys. So I don't know though. What do you guys think about this? Under 21.5. That's a lot of rush attempts for Joe Mixon, right? If they got the game in hand, you got Damian Pierce back. So this was a Sharp app play from Anthony, under 21.5. Are they going to, if they play this game like they're supposed to and running away with it, we're going to see Pierce in there, man. Like why, if you're up a bunch, why have Mixon get beat up, There's no point. So I'm rolling with Anthony's. I'll give you guys a pro play. That's Anthony's play. I'm going to roll with it. And then we need one more. And it's got to be a Cowboy here. So we need one more play. And it's got to be a Cowboy. So let's see what we got. Dude, the board is so thin, man. The Cowboys props. I mean, what are we gonna do with the Cowboys? And we got to pick Cowboys. That's why I'm going with kickers tonight. It's rough, man. Brandon Aubrey, yeah. Yeah, I'm potentially gonna look at that, but let's see here. Got a few minutes. Let me go to the top props tool and see what we got going on. Brandon, yeah. Aubrey field goals, but if we go to Brandon's field goals, then what? Let's go Brandon. Then what are we what's our multiplier looking like? Whatever, right? It's a 6.5 instead of 10.5. There it is. There it is. This is a Dom special right here. This is what I call a Dom special. It's 2 kicker goblins for you. So this is what we're going to roll with, guys. Let's do it. Nico Collins, over 15.5 fantasy score. Fairbairn, 2 field goals. Mixon, under 21.5 rush attempts, because we got Pierce back, and he's going to take over at the end of the game. And then we got Brandon Aubrey for more than 1.5 field goals, because he's going to kick a 60-yarder tonight in Big D, in Dallas, inside, no weather. We're gonna lock this one in, right? I'll even put an extra quarter on it. There we go. Lock it in. All right, that's it. That's it. Oh, can't put little money. That's how I feel about it, though. That's how I feel about it tonight. That's how I feel about kickers. All right, guys. Did you see it? Did you see it, everybody? Here. Nico over 15.5. Fairbairn over 1.5. Mixon under 21.5. Brandon Aubrey over 1.5. Field goals made. You guys got it? Cool. So we got a play from each of them, pick six, underdog, and prize picks. Good luck, everyone. Head over to the Sharp App free Discord so you guys can see those free plays. I put the link in the description for you guys. So hopefully we win tonight, and I will see you guys on Thursday. All right. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate you. See ya.